So off we go once more.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's really well cleared. Petagna. Caicedo. Robertson. Oh, such a clever touch. Look at the space here. Big chance! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Mikel Oyarzabal is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Robertson. And it's made its way to him. Son Heung-min. Lovely feet. Decent chance! Oh, he's been... And again! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Inter Milan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Just about up to the hour now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence...
It's Son Heung-min! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Caicedo. And here's Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the right. Plays the return pass. Robertson. Jimenez. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Fascioli. Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They've been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oyarzabal is... Oyarzabal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's tried one! Danger averted for now.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fascioli, driving. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Patagna. Fascioli. Inter Milan are almost home and dry now. Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. And it's Caicedo. Superb. And he shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar! Now the ball's gone astray. Tries from a long way out. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pessina. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gets a good foot in there. That's rather hopeful. And he should have made it 4.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight.
And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mikel Oyarzabal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always rated Jamie.
Big chance! Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Oyarzabal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Mikel Oyarzabal is in third place in the scoring charts. An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Petzela. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's come backwards here. Robertson. And that has been slung wide. And here's Son Heung-min. It's a really well-measured ball. Now this could be a chance. Son Heung-min sticks it away. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Robertson. That's a throw. And it's Son Heung-min. Fagioli. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vardy. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Son Heung-min. Fagioli. And here's Son Heung-min. And the return pass. Oh, well played, well played. Chance here to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Luperto, Petzela, Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Son Heung-min, strong running down that left flank. Fagioli is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pass somewhat off target. Fagioli has created one goal already. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Could move up a gear here. And he's decided to go for it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Vardy. Looking for options for movement. And he's got the beating of his man.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And Inter now could counter-attack. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caicedo. That's a good ball. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Just... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here, making stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And find a position of real strength now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
More and more pressure on the ball here. There will be a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min pinches it off him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
This looks promising. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.514
Gets a good
spettatori.
foot in there. He's found the way through. No, it's not getting there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's a goal kick. Caicedo does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's gone for goal. Keeper is right behind it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Out for a throw. Now it's Vardy. Fagioli. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And they're back on the ball again. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Robertson charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Robertson. Shoots! And that's off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Nicely aimed pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Son Heung-min. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oyathabal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Takes the shot! Itron takes a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Had a hit! Off the post! It's in for the pieces! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Time and again they are repelled. Robertson. Oh, this is a very good run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oyarzabal, and the shot! Board! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Gone behind for a goal kick. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mikel Oyarzabal, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?